of the Jedi against the Republic. I must concede that as figureheads, they do serve a vital role.
I want to talk about something else.
What else would you like to know?
That's it. I'll be gone.
Before you go, I had a question for you. You came to Dantooine in search of Jedi. Why?
Because I have a Force bond I need severed. To get some answers. The Sith are awakening the galaxy. I'm going to need their help to stop them. Because they need to answer for what they did to me. I don't want to talk about it. Because I have a Force bond I need severed. The Sith are awakening the galaxy. I need severed.
A Force bond? What do you mean?
I have a connection with another that could be lethal to us both.
I'm not sure I understand.
You better not understand. You'll never understand, tool. I have a bond with another that transmits pain across distances. If she suffers, I suffer. If she dies, there's a chance I'll die too. Thanks for a moment. You were thinking of something. Tell me! I'll leave you to your thoughts. What?
No. I thought I had heard mention of such connections in some of the holocrons, but I do not possess them. They are part of the holocrons that were taken from the Enclave.
What do you remember about the bonds?
I know some of what you speak. It is said that when a Jedi and Padawan establish a close connection, that they can feel each other across distances and coordinate their movements in battle. The intensity of the connection varies. That bonding is said to also be something that manifests itself in such techniques as Bastila's battle meditation, the ability to touch the minds of others, to demoralize or inspire them. It is also said that moments of death or near death may also cause such bonds. The stronger one is in the Force, the stronger the connection.
Is such a bond ever lethal? Ooh, sorry. You said feel each other across galaxies. You said feel each other across distances. What about each other's thoughts? Is such a bond ever lethal?
I've never heard of a bond being lethal. I suppose such a thing is possible. I had not truly believed Bastila's battle meditation until I had seen it in action.
What about each other's thoughts?
Thoughts. Images, perhaps, but not actual communication and words. A bond often causes a sensation to be passed along it, such as extreme fear and pain. Still, I have seen Jedi who have the ability to communicate with aliens and beasts. It is a rare thing. Perhaps telepathy is one such talent.
Such a bond, where would the holocrons be?
I do not know. I do not know who has taken them. If we were to find them, perhaps I could help you find the answers you need.
I know who took them.
If you would have me, I can apply my knowledge and skills to helping you find the answers you seek.
If you want to come along, you have to carry your own weight. We will welcome your company. Sweetness! Alright, I'll take the Disciple. Do I need a Kreia? I don't think so. Who else would I need? I'll take Boa. Okay, I think that's it. Alright, Disciple. Treating. Oh, he's like a medic, dude. This guy's awesome. Sniper shot. Constitution. Treaty. Improve rapid fire. You can have whatever the fuck you want. Improve power blast. Let's give you an improved sniper shot. And let's give you critical strike. And give you improved critical strike.
In need of me? I am ready.
Alright, let's see what I can give you. Slashing. This is Sonic. What could I give you? I'll give you that. Arcane Shield, Golden Fire, Save All, Unarmed Accuracy. This is a good one. I'll give you the Save All. Targeting Visor. Reflex. Fortitude. I want to give him that, or I'll give you a blaster rifle for now. I'll give you that and a rhodium blade.
There is something I have observed, and now I feel I must say it. I have found your presence to be inspiring. With your growth in the Force, you seem to have found your center. And throughout the dangers we face, you remain calm and focused.
That was quick. He's just joining, he just realized that. That was fucking nice. Alright, never felt better. Trust me, it's all an act. I'm shaking inside. Well, I hope our enemies think so. I really don't have time for this. Save your compliments and I had questions. You're right.
I understand now why others followed you to war. Perhaps that is what leadership is. And it is something I have seen in only a few during my travels. In any event, it has been some time since I traveled with a Jedi, nor one so firmly upon the path. I wanted to thank you. I fear the stories that were spoken of you have misrepresented you. And if I have the opportunity, I shall reverse them whenever they arise.
Thank you for your kind words. But they are not necessary. Do not bother, I do not need your help. You're not necessary.
Very well. Then I shall keep my favorable opinions to myself.
Good.
That is hardly surprising. What do you...
You look familiar to me.
I imagine in your travels of the galaxy you've seen many people. Faces tend to blur together. That is hardly...
What do you do again? No. Can you tell me what you were doing on Dantooine again? No. Do you know what happens at the Jedi Force bonding? No.
Forgive me, but there is something I must ask. In my study of the Jedi histories and the more contemporary records, I have heard tales of a Jedi who was exiled. You are that Jedi. But the records are somewhat evasive on why this was done. I wanted to discuss why you chose to leave the Jedi Order and accept exile.
I won't talk about it. And why do you want to discuss it? I left to protect the innocents of the Outer Rim. Battle called and I answered. The Jedi held no truth for me, only warded. I left to protect the innocents on the Outer Rim.
I see. And because you went to war, they cast you out?
Yes, that is what they told me at the trial. At first I thought that was the sole reason. Now I am not so sure. That was my belief, but recent discoveries seem to indicate there may have been other causes. At first I thought that was the sole reason. Now I'm not so sure.
Do you have a record of this trial?
No. Yes, the droid I have, T3 has a copy of it.
Perhaps I shall examine it when I get the chance. With your permission.
I trust you, go ahead. The record is personal. I would appreciate if you would refrain from me seeing it. You're free to do so, go ahead. No, you're free to... I trust you, go ahead.
I appreciate your trust. Thank you.
Very well, I'll be going now. Influence? Yeah!
I have studied the holorecord of your trial.
Wow, he didn't even see it!
I'm unsure what to make of it. I must confess that I was searching for some meaning beyond the records. A reason for why one would leave the Order.
I did not leave the Order, I was exiled. Why?
Did you know that exile is a rare sentence? It is not really something that the Order can enforce. Believe it or not, it was really your choice.
You saw the record, there was no choice, it was a sentence. And why would I choose such a thing? You weren't there, they would have executed him if a Jedi did not kill their prisoners. You saw the record, there was no choice, I was sentenced.
I don't think so. Perhaps some of them felt strongly about your sentence, but I think something else concerned them. Again, the choice to turn away was yours, not theirs.
Are you sure? I don't know, you look familiar, more so than before.
You are correct. I am afraid I have not been entirely open with you concerning my past. If I look familiar, it is because we have met before, at the Enclave on Dantooine, many years ago.
You mean right here?
As on Coruscant. Force-sensitive children are taken to Dantooine as well.
Oh my god, please tell me I can turn into a Jedi now.
Only with those they believe are destined to become Jedi Knights. It is the secret nature of the place. If you are not chosen by a master when you have come of age, however, then the path of the Jedi is denied to you. I met you on Dantooine, long ago, briefly. You taught us the ways of the Force, how to hear it sing within others, within the life around Dantooine. It is difficult to explain the difference between you and Master Vrook, but I think it is because he was knowledgeable, but not a leader, not a mentor. You were different. We could all feel it, and I knew that if I were to have a master, I would want it to be you. And then you went to war. Many Jedi went to war, and the Jedi Masters proclaimed that you were Jedi no longer. Atris, the mistress of the archives, was first among them. I knew at that moment that if you would no longer be a Jedi, then you must be correct. I realized I did not want to be a Jedi. Instead, I wished to follow your path.
Nice.
And in any event, there was no one to train me, even if I wished it. They all went to war as I grew past the age of acceptance.
But the Force, the path of the Jedi, you abandoned it? So you turned away from the Jedi, the Force, because of me? But the Force, the path of the Jedi, you abandoned it?
It is possible to forget the Force, you know. If you have not felt it strongly enough, then there is little to miss. But I never felt the Force as strongly as I did when I was with you. And so I decided to serve the Republic, study the Jedi teachings, gather them perhaps. It was important to me to understand the Jedi now that they were gone. I felt some part of you should be preserved, so that your lessons would not be lost.
I'm sorry for that my leaving for war had such consequences on your future. It was not my intention to leave, but I had to. It is good that you turned away from the weakness and hypocrisy of the Jedi. Holy shit. Sorry for the consequences on your future.
Perhaps. I still harbor doubts about the path I walked.
I could train you to feel the Force again.
It is not time, if there ever is a time.
Okay, tell me about your training on Dantooine.
Many Jedi went to go fight in the Mandalorian Wars, and few returned. To their disciples left behind on Dantooine, on Coruscant, there were few masters to train them. I was one such student. Perhaps not as strong in the Force as the others, but it really did not matter. The teachers left behind were few. Only a few students were accepted as the Mandalorian Wars raged on, and when I came of age, there were no masters left to train me. So I was forced to leave the Order, to seek my path elsewhere. It was for the best, I think. I had begun to have doubts, and I think the Masters were aware of them.
Do you blame the Jedi who left? Do you blame me? I'm sorry for my leaving ruined your chances of becoming a Jedi Knight.
Never. I have seen you, traveled with you. My life was mine, not chained to yours.
I could train you to feel the Force again. Okay. I'm sorry for my leaving ruined your chance of becoming a Jedi Knight. Well, I doubt you could have completed the training.
Your apologies are not needed, or warranted. I chose not to follow the Jedi, and the choice was my own.
Okay. Nothing, never mind. Sweetness.
Yes? Is something wrong?
I had some questions.
That is hardly a
Train you?
I think you
Yes! Yes!
I have watched you.
I fucking
You have become
rock!
strong in the Force again. But that is not all. You have achieved a center in the chaos around us, and I have felt it, my master. The one intended for me, left to fight in the Mandalorian Wars. Now she has returned. And I ask her now if she will train me in the ways of the Force.
Do not bow to me. That will be your first lesson as a Jedi. Are your feelings on this matter clear? To become a Jedi is no easy path. I will train you.
The one who was to be my master was lost at Malachor 5. I want you to teach me the ways of the Force. To become a Jedi Knight. What I meant to be.
Then let us meditate and open ourselves to the Force. Imagine the initial teachings of the Jedi, your first steps within the Enclave. Hey, sit back down. You're not supposed to stand. Remember the wind among the plains of Dantooine, the feel of life around you. You have big eyes. Think of what you felt within our paths crossed again. Right. At last, see the galaxy through the Force. My eyes! The disciple has taken his first steps to the path of a Jedi Consular. He will grow in ability as he travels with you and learns what you know of the Force. Damn, I fucking rock! Damn, I'm good. First moment I meet him, I make him a Jedi. I'm so fucking bomb! I rule this shit. No dueling, no dueling. Stunt droid burst of speed. No burst of speed, no burst of speed. No burst of speed, I said. Damn you.